Hello, everyone. Welcome on in. Hi, Iris. Welcome, friend. I hope you're doing well, enjoying the song. This is a banger, isn't it? This is Cliffhanger by Three Force. I'm sure you can see that, though, but yeah. Welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. I hope everyone's having a good day. I need to fix my model. I'm a little bit sideways. That should be good. Yeah, welcome on in. Welcome, welcome. You're vibing? I'm glad. I'm also vibing. Having a good time, having a decent day. Bit of a tornado slash thunderstorm scare earlier, but things have calmed down a little bit. Just a little bit. I might have to put my sweater on soon though. It's getting a little bit chilly. Um but yeah, today we're gonna play oh, I am dead. I'm so dead right now. Today we're gonna play some more Portal Revolution. I'm not sure if I'll be able to beat it today. It's taken me quite a while to beat, so yeah, I'm having a great time with it so far. Yeah. I needed a couple days to recover after the Clancy stream, if I'm going to be honest. I stayed up way too late. It was so worth it though. I had a great time. Um yeah, what else do I have to talk about? Not a whole lot. Um God, thank you for the pets, Iris. Yeah, this week we've got a few streams. We got this one, and then on Wednesday I will be streaming with Goosey and Rosie. We'll be doing Stardew Valley collab. And then on Friday I'll be doing an indie horror game. I'm very excited. It's a new one that I haven't played yet. Very exciting. Um yeah, also on this upcoming Saturday, we're doing a Discord movie night. Um so make sure you join the Discord so you don't miss it. We're going to be watching Princess Mononoke. It's a great movie. I'm so excited to watch it. Um, yeah, I hope to see you there. It should be a great time. Yeah. Do I have any more announcements? Um, I'm not really sure. Not sure. Let me check a few things and see if I have any announcements. I don't think I do. Um, my commissions are open though. I'm still taking some Pride icons just in time for Pride Month. If you want to check out my VGen. You can find it here. Um, yeah, I need to put my sweater on. It's really cold. Give me 1 second. Hold on. I'll just take off my headphones. I can still chat. Ooh. Sweater, I hardly know her. Got him. Oh, I'm so cold. Okay. Much better in my sweater. I didn't mean for that to rhyme, but here we are. Um. What? I'm glad you like that one. No one ever uses that one. I really like that redeem. Um, but yeah, how about we get into the game? I think that sounds good. I have nothing else to chat about right now, so yeah, let's do it. Oh good, I'm in the corner. That's me in the corner. I'm sorry. Okay, pause the tunes, unmute the game, and let's rock and roll. Sorry for the jump scare. Hi, Rosie. Welcome on in. Thank you for the lurk, friend. You take care. I appreciate it. Oh, I can hear turrets. I hear turrets. I'm scared. Okay. Okay. So last time we played, I hope the volume's okay. Last time we played, we got sent to Old Aperture. So, boop. Oh, fuck. Can I turn it back on? Ah, fuck. Oh, that's spooky. I can't believe you've done this. Yeah, exactly. What's over here? A lot of scary noises. That's what I'm hearing. Speak of the devil. Hello. Alright, I want to see what's over here first. Why can he hear Iris's voice in that statement? Yeah, real. I can't believe you've done this. Oh. Cake. Try out the cakes. Have a good lurk, Rosie. Thank you. I appreciate it, friend. Thank you for shouting out Rosie. Can I touch this glass? Touch. Aw, thank you for shouting out each other. Y'all are sweet. This is a scary corner. Can I go up? Oh my god, why am I so fast? That's the fastest I've ever climbed a ladder in my life. Pistons. Okay. I want to go where it says keep out. I would like to go in there. I'm pretty sure I have to... Oh wait, I don't have a portal gun. I just noticed that I'm playing Portal and I don't have a portal gun. Ladders in the source engine are bad, apparently. Where's me portal gun? It's like trying to bicycle down a magnetic road in a suit of armor. Good lord. Bonk. Whee! Oh, game saved. You may work with robots, but you can't take a bullet like one. We'll see about that. I go in? Bet. Soup. I'm made of sterner stuff than the average human. True. Very true. Alrighty. This is a long, long walk. Sterner stuff than the average space capsule of this era. I see. Interesting. Ah, wah, 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 wah. Thank you for the 5 stream streak, Rosie. Sorry, that's hard for me to say. Stream streak. Stream streak. Watch streak. Uh-oh.
Welcome to the
Oh.
Aperture Science Enrichment Center.
Yeah, thank you, Rosie. Enjoy your
How's
channel
that?
points.
Okay, good.
Who's this?
The fact you're standing here tells me that you want to help us revolutionize the world. Just like we have for over 30 years.
Who are you?
Draft? This one? Lunch at 10. Wait, where are you going? Are we not finishing my part?
Huh? Slowly getting back to 15K. Oh boy. I want to do like a... Oh god. That's horrifying. I want to do like a... like an art redeem. Oh, there he is. There's Cave. 81K, goddamn. Yeah, I want to do like an art redeem where you can get like free art. Oh, portal gun. I didn't like that. But now I have a red portal gun. That was scary. Yeah, I really didn't like that. I'm scared. Okay. Now we can do stuff. I wonder why it's red instead of orange. I wonder if that is important to know. Okay, where do I need to be? That's what I need to figure out. I thought I saw somewhere where I could fling myself. Let's go back over here. See if we can do anything with the goop. Hello? I don't want to go back in there. I lied. I don't want to go back in with the mannequins. Alright, let's go back over here, I guess? I really don't know. How did I get up there before? Because I was up there. I'm struggling. Do I have to backtrack? I'm not sure. I can go around here. Oh, a ladder. To nowhere? Oh, no, I'm up. Oh, fuck. It's so dark, I can't see shit. Wait, no, now I'm back where I... Huh? I thought I went up. Oh. Oh. Thank you, wife. I love you too. I may be stupid. Alright, okay. Do I have to jump onto the tube? What is that emote? Forehead. Yeah. I got a fucking 5 head sometimes. Where does it want me to go? If I retract my hair, you could land a helicopter on my 5 head. Man. I'm so confused. I swear I saw somewhere I could fling myself. I'm gonna go back up the ladder. There's nothing for me down here. I'm gonna have to pull up that fucking tutorial again. Backtrack or return to the dread room. There's a ladder here. Oh. These ladders are really fucking awful. Oh. I just need to find somewhere else where I can... Hold on. Damn it. Nowhere I can shoot over there? I don't want to have to pull up the fucking tutorial this early. Can you fling yourself with the ladder? Well, I need to find where I need to fling myself. 'Cause there's nowhere I can portal over here. That I can see, at least. I'm pulling up a tutorial. I'm sorry, guys. I feel so stupid. Okay. I'm so sorry. Okay, I am looking. Oh god, I think I'm on chapter 5. This game is it's pretty hard. Okay. We go out of the creepy mannequin room. And then we shoot. This guy's just as confused as I am. Bro, what are you doing? He's just using the portals to look at himself. Oh my god. I'm fucking stupid. This game makes me feel so fucking dumb. That's how easy it was. That's how easy it was. Man. Here we go. We're fine. Gaming. Am I just going back and forth? Hold on. Whee! Oh. Turret. I feel like I was supposed to go up instead of down. Ugh. We're fine. Oh yeah, oh yeah. What is this? Um. Um. I go down on here. How do I get to that door? Oh, I can't even go through that door. Um. I'm confused. I need to get up there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Wait, this is where I just was. Son of a bitch. Okay, well, what am I supposed to do in here? If not go down? Oh, I gotta go over there, I think? I think I gotta go over there? No worries, Iris. Thank you so much for the lurk. I hope you have a good one. Thank you so much for stopping by, friend. You take care. I will do my best to... hi, Pomni. I will do my best to figure out what's going on. We're good. I have to fling myself, I think. But I can't. Did I do it? I think I did it. Let's go. I'm saving the game. Perfect. Okay. Wait. Oh, this is where I gotta fling myself. Um. Bum 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 bum. I gotta jump down there. And these stupid railings won't let me. What do we need them for? Safety? No. What? Oh, the ladder. Escalada. Fuck yeah. I can't make that jump. Son of a bitch. Um. I gotta like I know I need to fling myself, but I'm having trouble figuring out how. So I can't get over there. Hold on. Oh my god, these ladders. Oh my god, oh my god. Have a good ad break. Oh, everyone, good luck. I can't go up this ladder. It's so fast. Okay, I think I've got it. No, I can't get up there. Fuck. Let me in. Let me in. Oh, fuck yeah, I did it. Save. Did I just fucking... Son of a bitch. I just reloaded instead of saving. I'm having a day. I'm so upset. Okay. Oh, fuck me. Welcome back, everyone. I hope you had a good ad break. I'm kicking myself because I had it and then I lost it. I had it and then I lost it. Nar. Hold on, what if we... I think I know what I did. But let's try it again. Okay. Red. Red. Okay, okay, I did it. Save. New save. Okay. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. God, this game makes me feel so stupid. That's where I need to be. That's where I fucking started? What the hell am I doing? I was fucking... I'm gonna lose my mind. What does this game want me to do? What the hell? Okay, I need to watch the tutorial. I'm so lost. I'm sorry, guys. I feel so stupid. Okay. This is what I did, but I just ended up going in circles. Excuse me. Okay. Yeah. I'm over there. This guy is also struggling with the ladder. Oh no. This is so sad. Okay. Yes, yes. This is where I am, and I'm stuck. I don't want to be over there, though. Okay. I'm so confused. Oh shit, I'm just fucking blind. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm so blind. There's a thing right here. There we go. Okay, okay. Sorry for getting so angry. This game just makes me feel so dumb. Can I go this way? Oh, yeah. What's over here, though? Nothing. Alright, well. Let's go up the little elevator. Here we go. Okay. Game saved. This is spooky. Very spooky. Oh, a button. Oh boy. Just, oh,
We're rolling? Okay. Alright. We're trying something different with this test. If you've worked in device development, then you'll know what this is already. But if you don't, that will actually give us better data, so just have fun with it. It shouldn't be able to hurt you.
shouldn't. Who is this lady? Oh, sorry, Cube. Oh! That was so violent. Okay. Okay. How do I get the cube over here? How do I get it over here? I wonder. Cause it'll just, yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought. What's with like, oh! Tube. Haha! Ha. I did it. Tube. Oh, that don't look good. Oh, that looks very not good. Oh, I hear turrets. I see turrets. Hello, bitches.
To remind everybody who
Okay.
didn't read the introductory guidebook about pneumatic diversity vents, all pneumatic diversity vents in test chambers have been calibrated to a maximum capacity of 60 kilograms to prevent most humans from being sucked up and disposed of. If your body mass happens to be under 60 kilograms, extra caution is advised.
Can I get sucked up? No. Interesting. That's a neat little mechanic. How do I get up there? Oh, there's a dude over here. Oh my god, watching them get sucked into the tube. Whoop! Oh no, these poor little guys. That is so funny. Yoink! Ah. Ah. I'm sorry, turrets. I'm sorry for laughing so hard, but just whoa. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry. Whoop. Oh, that's a lot of blood. That's a lot of blood. Okay. Um. Wee.
Well done!
Thank
As a
you.
heads up, the following test chambers may not include pre-recorded messages like these, in order to measure how test subjects behave in environments lacking human contact. Good luck!
Why is it like that? Why is it like that? Do not make me climb another ladder. This is spooky. Oh, we're going down. Go all the way down. I'm so sleepy. Ba, 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 ba. A lot of fire over here. Lots of fire. Not looking. Oh, oops. Not looking so great. Hello? There we go. So I gotta go that way? No, that's where I came from, silly. I think. The door over there. That is where I came from, right? Yes. I gotta go this way. Ah. This way? I don't. Do I have to. What about the tubes? Oh. There? No, that's where I came from, isn't it? Yeah. No? No, it's not. This is spooky. I'm having a day, apparently. Okay. All right. This is looking not so good. Walk through the brown water. Delicious. All right. Ba ba ba. Chair. Chair stuck. Chair stuck. Please. I'm begging you. Personality Sphere Maintenance Labs. Don't mind if I do. Excuse me. Warning. This sign has been treated with acid and can be caused to detonate when moderate amount of shock or friction is applied. Do not drop, toss, ignite, or touch. Then why'd you put the sign up? Cave Johnson? Oh, hello. Are you gonna jump scare me? Oh, no, but I can move the chair. I'm scared that one of these cores is gonna start talking to me and scare the shit out of me. It's very dark. Am I locked in here? Man. Insert disc. Oh. Disc. Oh, what was that? Hello? Oh, hello.
We done? Oh, hey, what's happening here? Where am I?
I don't know.
Who are you? What's going on here? Where are my hands? No, this can't be possible, can it? Okay, let's do this properly. Sorry for my freak out. I will explain what just happened, but let's get out of here first.
Okay.
Can you pick me up? Thanks.
Yes.
There's a hub not far from here. Let's go there.
Okay. I figure you got Carolyn. Probably. Okay. In here?
By the way,
Yeah.
where is everybody? Is the office closed? And what is a test subject doing here anyway?
That's a great
That's
question,
really
girly.
dark. Light switch anywhere? I mean, we don't have to go through there, do we? I completely understand if you
Yeah.
would rather find another way if you're scared of the dark. No shame in that. It's just the absence of light.
Don't you have a
right?
flashlight?
What reason would anyone have to develop a phobia for it? Can't find another way through. I
Girl.
might have an idea. Let me try something. Oh,
Yeah, there we
it
go.
worked. That's crazy. I still don't like this plan, but here we go.
This is fucking spooky.
They're just shadows. Only shadows.
Oh god, oh god. I can't see anything. I'm gonna get jump scared.
Wandering through the office after working hours with a stranger and nothing more than a flashlight.
You are the flashlight. What are you talking about?
Listen, I'm sorry for... Oh,
What? Ah!
I'm so sorry. My bad. I didn't mean to overexpose your eyes.
That was really funny. But get fucking flashbanged. Can you stop looking at me like that? Look at me with that big old peeper. Wait, are we just backtracking?
Okay.
Oh.
Wait, what happened here? Look out the window, please.
Sure. This one?
Right? Trying not to panic again. Can you tell me what year it is?
Nope.
Oh, you don't know either? Guess we're in the same boat then. Let's try to get this door open. Stick me on that plug in the wall. I'll see what I can do.
You need me to turn away while you do it? Oh, no. She don't care.
Got it. Woo!
Oh. Alright.
None of this used to be here. How long was I out for? It must have been decades.
Yeah.
I don't really know where we're going now.
I don't either.
Oh, let's try and find a management rail. Then I can access the whole network.
Okay. What does that look like? I'll just go up these stairs, I guess. Ba 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 ba. Door? Nope. Oh, my arm is itchy. Nope. Okay.
Elevator. Sure.
Oh, perfect.
What's the worst that could await us up there?
True.
Actually, you don't want to know.
Also true. Alright, what
Can I
is
ask you something
going on
real
here?
quick?
Oh,
What
chapter
model
6.
device model is that? Doesn't look like any of the ones I've seen before.
Great
Cool
question.
though. Design team did a good job. Engineering too. Very slim fit.
It does look
Oh,
cool.
a rail. We found one.
Oh, yippee! Ah! Wowdy! Hi,
Bewowdy.
Oh. Wow. Hi, Dano. Welcome on in. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for the 33-month resub. Holy shit. Thank you, friend. I hope you're doing well. Welcome on in. Welcome, welcome. We're playing some more Portal Revolution. We just found another core. She's Australian. That's all I know. But yeah, we're trying to get out of here. And yeah, I'm having a good time so far. I hope you're doing well.
Whoa, feels weird. This will take some getting used to. Thank you, test subject.
Oh, you're just leaving me now? Bitch! Girly, come back. He's fucking gone? How do I get out? Oh, there we go. Whee! Where'd she go?
I
Got-
hope I don't intrude
oh,
if I
there you
join you for a bit while I try to get a sense of what happened to me, the facility, and you.
That's all good. All good, all good. As long as you don't fuck me over. Metal ball. Wait here. Okay. I'm bored.
So, again, I'm sorry for my erratic introduction. I'm Amelia Conley, and I work in Aperture's research group for artificial intelligence.
Okay.
Well, I did. Until now. See, my main contributions were in the field of brain scanning, and it seems like one of my old scans just got loaded into this robot. I knew the risks of this happening. We enforced strict backup removal routines so we wouldn't accidentally clone our minds. But here we are.
Interesting. CP had a big weekend, did a big hike on Saturday, then celebrated B-Day with friends yesterday. Oh, did I miss your birthday? Dano, did I miss your birthday? I'm so sorry. Was it your birthday? It's on Thursday? Okay. Okay, good. Happy early birthday. I hope you had a great time. Sorry, I was like, oh no. Oh, okay. It was for my B-Day, but it hasn't happened yet. Okay. I gotcha. Oh shit, no, I want to go back up here. Yeah, it sounds like a very eventful weekend. I'm glad you had a good time. Swoop. Nice. But yeah, sounds like a good time.
Really struggling to hold back the panic now?
Oh no.
I read the records of what happened while I was out. Everyone is dead. All of them.
Oh
And
no.
it's my fault. See, I worked on her. I created the genetic life form and disk operating system just like Cave wanted.
Oh.
Well, my human self did. I have no memory of this, but the records are clear. Carolyn never consented to be scanned in. But
Oh,
somehow
no.
they must have found a way around that. I need to process this for a bit and figure out what to do now.
Understandable. Poor Amelia. She's going through it. And poor Carolyn. Where does it want me? Up there, perhaps? Perhaps I have to go back here? No. The heck? Hike was so long and legs still recovering. Oh, I got you. Yeah, hiking is hard work. It can be fun though. Oh. Not high enough. There we go. Can I go in here? I want to go in there. How do I get in? Looks like nothing interesting. Oh, a door. Yippee! Oh, loading. Game saved. Okay. Oh. Bit of a drop. Whee! I am under the water. We're back in the soup. I really hate it down here. It's so scary. Da, 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 da. Scary noises. In the event of flooding, seek air pockets. Awesome. Oh.
Hello. I'm back.
Oh, hello.
I know it's not been long. Just wanted to be polite. Just remembered that I never asked what you're doing here. Let's just try to get out of here. This isn't a good place to be around anymore.
Soup. Soup. Big soup. Big soup energy. You can't hit that wall? Will this kill me? Yep. Okay, good to know. We gotta turn that off. Have a good ad break, everyone.
I'm back. I know it's not been long. Just wanted to be polite. Just remembered that I never asked what you're doing here. Let's just try to get out of here. This isn't a good place to be around anymore.
Apparently. Okay. The puzzles in this game are like really hard. So I've been struggling a little bit. And she's watching me, so I'm nervous. How do I get rid of this situation? Oh my
You
gosh,
got mail.
Tibbs! Hi Tibbs, welcome on in. I hope you had a great stream playing Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. Nice. Welcome on in, Raiders. My name is Matcha. I'm a cyberbat who lives in your PC, and right now we're playing Portal Revolution. Oh, you got an ad? Oh, oof. I'm so sorry. All right, Tibbs, let me know when you're back. I can properly thank you. Beat the game? Hell yeah, nice. Yeah, I hope you had a great time. Thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, we're just playing Portal Revolution. We're in the soup, and I'm trying to figure out what to do. But yeah, thank you again for the raid. If you need to go take care of yourself, feel free to go do that. And yeah, thank you so much for the support. Oh, we're good. Soup. I love soup. I want to get there maybe? Oh, so close. Whee! Oh, nice. There we go. Can we turn off that thing in here? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Let me light this up for you.
Thanks, girly. Half-Life 2 Gravity Gun loves soup too. Soup. Alright, let me just... Boink. Perfect. Hello? Oh, now I gotta... Shoot, I gotta turn the power back on to open the door. How do I get back? Okay, good. Okay, I understand. Bonk. And we go in here.
What was... I
Oh.
swear, these earthquakes aren't normal here. What is that?
Great question. Okay, so we need to shoot the red portal. I finished the games I stream way too quickly. Can't relate, honestly. But that's valid. That's very valid. Okay. Whee! And then we shoot the red portal. And then we turn this back on. And then the door opens. Yippee!
Be there in a moment.
Okay. Cool, because I'm stuck in here. Yippee!
Haven't been here in a while. Wow, this hasn't changed a bit.
Oh, yeah? It's real spooky.
Yes, the boring presentation room. For some reason, the presentation rooms were assigned special roles. This is the boring one, where only really uninteresting topics get presented. I worked next to the presentation room of Danger.
Oh.
Well, that's its nickname. What they pitch there is shocking at first, but it didn't take me long to get numb to it.
Oh god. Good to know. Good to know. Oh god.
Mannequins? Interesting. You reckon I could find a humanoid android body somewhere around here? Forgot what it feels like to have hands.
I hate the mannequin. Yeah, earlier, Dano, earlier one of the mannequins moved. It was scary. I hated it a lot. Am I supposed to go down here? In case of rogue mannequins, do speak deactivation phrase, escape mannequin in office mazes, find shelter. Do not try to reason, fight, or notify law enforcement. Oh boy. Oh boy.
No hands, only handles.
I'm sorry, Amelia. The office prank? Oh my god. I don't even... This is a maze. I don't even know if I'm going the right way. Well, the game's saved, so...
Right. Finally!
Yippee!
Can't stop thinking about the android body. I wonder if they finished developing those.
Great question. Whee! Go all the way down. There we go. Game saved again. Whoa!
Watch out!
I'm watching out. Scary.
What was... Did you see that?
See
Better
what?
move upwards before that happens again.
Oh, yeah. I thought you meant something specific. Yeah, we're trying to go up. Doing our best. We're kind of trapped down here, though. Yeah, check out my Discord server if you're not already in it. We're on this Saturday. We are going to be watching Princess Mononoke at 8 p.m. Eastern. And I'm really excited for it. So yeah, come hang out with us if you want to watch a movie and just chill. It'll be a nice chill time.
Oh no. I believe this might be an old, dangerous teleportation experiment.
Oh no.
Here we've got ourselves the
Aperture Science Non-Local Matter Displacement Device. Quite a mouthful, I know. Our team affectionately dubbed it the Spire. Adds a bit of pizzazz to it, right?
It was developed as a successor to the Borealis experiments from the 70s, but I've never seen it with my own eyes. Well, I've still not seen it with my eyes, unless digital cameras count.
Oh. Soup. Oh, hell yeah. I know what I have to do. Whee! Oh no! Whee! That was awesome. That was great. I love that. Alright, alright, alright. Oh! Do I have to... Oh, I have to yeet myself over there. Oh no! Okay, we're good. Barely made it. Now we gotta fling over here. Oh, shit. Excuse me. Uh. Um. Nice. Yeah, nice. How do I want to do this? I need to stretch my hands a little bit. Give me one. Give me one sec. Ooh. My hand's a little crampy from gaming. Ooh, big stretch. Okay. So I gotta fling myself. This should work. Whee!
Whoa! That was close!
That was close.
We better get going.
Look at all these
Find a way up to
mugs.
the surface. That's where we'll find the control room.
They're too poor quality. I can't tell what they say. That's not their fault, though. I have the game set to very low. Very low quality. Just so that it runs okay. What's this? Oh, ah! Chair jump scare. I'm just scared that I'm gonna be attacked by a mannequin. I'll be real with you. Oh! Feeling lonely? Nothing else. That's a really funny poster.
This will sound stupid, so just bear with me.
Okay.
Garbage disposal tubes generate much more force than the ones in test chambers. Should be able to carry you.
Ooh.
If you jump into this tube, I will route you through to the upper layers of the facility.
Okay. Put me in the tube. I want to go in the tube. I don't like that noise. I really don't like that noise. All right, we ready?
Maybe hold your breath.
Okay. Oh, I have to jump. There we go. I think once this loads and saves, I'm gonna run to the washroom real quick. Yeah. We're gonna run to the washroom real quick. Enjoy the tunes? I'll be right back. Hello, gamers. I am back. Sorry about that. Just needed a quick break. But yeah, let's get back into the game. Oh, before we do that though, I want to remind you that my commissions are open. I'm almost verified on VGen. I just need like $40 more. So yeah, if you want to get a Pride YCH or some emotes or any other cool art, please check it out. And yeah, I really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, thank you. But for now, let's play some Portal. It's Portal time. Oh, I'm in a tube. This is gonna make me motion sick. Oh, here we are.
This is as far as I can get you. Damn it, that's barely halfway.
Oh man.
Well, looks like we have to go the long way. Sorry. I'm
It's
going to
okay.
research this spire thing while you solve the chambers.
Okay. Okay. What did that do? That opened this door. I closed that door. Where is she? Beautiful. Okay.
I found some internal documents for the spire, which is 20 megabytes large. How did they figure out how to fit all that on a single drive?
That's really funny. $20 whole megabytes. 20 of them.
I read up on the spire. One thing that puzzles me, how did it get activated? It's been dormant for decades and suddenly it just kicks itself into action? Whoever it was must have really upset it.
Well, there was this guy. Sterling is his name. I forgot what it was. Interesting. Okay. Nice. Whee! Next test. Okay. Wonder who wrote that. Is it the Rat Man? Alright, so we need to fling ourselves. That turns that on. Sploosh. Whee! What does this do? Okay. Huh. Okay. No. We gotta go back. Oh, I think I understand. I gotta do this again, though. Whee! And then I gotta go over here and do this. Oh. Soup. Okay, okay. Boom! That was awesome. We did it. Alrighty, let's keep going. Okay. Oh no, I miss. Oh shit, I have to do it again. Oh. Alright, let's try that again. I missed. Doo, doo, doo. Let's try that again. Oh, barely made it. Oh, hello?
There it was again! Did you see? The
I did?
Spire is stealing resources from down here as part of its power-up sequence. I don't think it presents an immediate threat to us, but something just feels off.
Yeah,
Aperture likes to poke around at anything, no matter how dangerous it is.
true.
The fact they discontinued this experiment doesn't really fill me with emotions I would categorize as positive.
I get that. Yeah. Yes, girl. Girl?
Did you know that Aperture simulates breathing and blinking in its sentient robots?
I still have a sort of subconscious reflex to breathe and blink my eye, even though that's not technically necessary. Turns out the human mind doesn't cope well when those functions are removed. Be glad you didn't volunteer for our early mind mapping tests. Those were not good times to be a test subject.
Seems like it. That sounds horrible. Whee!
So, to recap. GLaDOS killed all humans and then got killed herself by a test subject.
Yes.
And what happened since? Why is there nobody here? Did nobody come to investigate this place? Forget about the government. Why does Black Mesa have no interest in what happened here?
I have no idea. Ooh. Ooh, we got lots of gels to play with in this space. Okay. So we have a door over there. There's something up here. A button. Okay. Well, we're gonna do this. Um... And that. Soup. How do I get the blue down there, though? Shit. Okay. And then we need... I'll put red right there and then blue right there. There we go. Okay, I think I know what to do. Whee! I missed. Let's try again. Whee! Okay, okay. Too high. Too high. Let's try again. Whee! Oh, okay. Not high enough. Okay. We're learning. We're learning and we're growing. Whee! Let's go. The boring solution. Solve chamber 6-6 the boring way. I wonder what the fun way is. Interesting.
Well done, test subject. You have just
Oh,
completed
no.
another test. Congratulations on contributing once again to the future of science.
It is very loud.
To pause at any moment. There's cake and beverages in the break room.
I can't turn it off. I'm sorry. Or Amelia was her name, I think.
Looks like I turned myself off.
Oh.
Yeah, I dabbled in voice acting when I first joined the company as an intern. That was so long ago. Please, just forget everything you heard down there.
You got it. It's already gone. Okie dokie.
I don't know if this is supposed to be a test chamber. If it is, our chamber budget has officially hit a new low.
Apparently. We're good. Won't go any higher. What do I do here? Is there a way to fling myself? Fling it up there? Oh! There we go. Puppies. Over here? That doesn't seem right. Have a good ad break, everyone. Good luck. I have to go like this. Oh man. Shoot. Okay. I gotta get... Bullshit, I can't make a portal right there. There we go. Nice. Now what? Not high enough? I guess not. Do I have any bouncy gel? Also, welcome back, everyone. I hope you had a good ad break. Whee! Alright, we'll just keep trying. I don't understand. Maximum goop. I'm gonna look at the tutorial real quick. I'm confused. I'm confused. Is this the room that I'm on? Yes. Okay. Okay. Doing the same thing that I was doing. Yes, yes. Okay. Sorry, I'm just watching a tutorial real quick. This guy is also stuck. Oh. I think I know what to do. I think. Okay, I need to get the goop up here somehow. Oh, no, I don't. Uppies. Nice. Okay, now what? Down here? Oh, game saved. That's good. Where does this want me? Stop playing scary noises. Hold on. Yeah, I need the tutorial again. I'm sorry. This person's doing something different than what I did, but same execution or same result. Okay, here's where I'm stuck at. Um I think we just gotta get goop everywhere. Goop, goop, goop. Nice. That's kind of where I want it. Um Hmm. I need more goop. It's not going far enough. I need to get more goop in, like, this area. I'm having some trouble. We're getting there. Getting a little closer. Sorry, my chair is really loud. Oh, here we go. Here we go. That's still not quite right. If only I had blue gel. I'm gonna watch the tutorial again. I must be doing something wrong. Okay, I see. I see. But this is hard. I need to get it over there. But I can't reach it. Um, there we go. Beautiful. Saving the game. Okay. What does this button do? Um, there's a cube up there. Whee! Oh, real high. And now we gotta go up one more time. And we'll place the red portal. I think it might, yeah, it's already down here. Whee! Oh no! Too far. Too far. Okay. Well, um, hold on. Portal red there. So much goop. Okay, I need to jump into the red portal. And this eats me too far. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay. Woo! That was close. I have to go over there? I'm confusion. I am confusion. I need the tutorial again. I'm so sorry. Ow. Sorry about that. Okay. Cube on the button, yes. Um. Is that where I'm supposed to do that? I'm not sure what's going on here. Sorry. Um. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing in this area. Um. Hi, Rosie. Yeah, I am sleepy. I'm just having trouble figuring out this puzzle, to be honest. Oh, thank you, Rosie. I appreciate it, friend. Whee! Okay. Okay. Let's keep trying. No worries, Rosie. No worries. Um, I need to go back down here. Oh, that noise. Okay. Um, we'll go up there. Yeah, I think once I get to chapter 7, I think I'll end stream there. Because I am pretty sleepy. Oh, there's goop everywhere. I need to get goop right there. So I'm trying to get it on that wall so that I can bounce it onto here. Bruh. Bruh. Or do I need it over here? I don't remember. Yeah, I hope you're doing okay, Rosie. Thank you for stopping by. Oh no, I'm gonna miss. Shit. That's fine. Okay, okay, we're good. I think this is what it wants me to do. Oh no. Keep missing. Okay. Doing okay, just really out of it. Aw, I understand. I'm here for you, friend. Yeah, I'm doing alright. I'm just sleepy and struggling with puzzles. Boom. I got that one though. It only took me forever. Elevator.
Turns out that wasn't a chamber. At least it gave me time to disable the speakers in the next chambers. We
Yippee!
don't need to listen to that again.
Fair. Whew. Yeah, I think I only have a couple chambers left in this chapter. Elevator. I only have a couple chambers left, so we'll go until we hit chapter 7.
That looks more like a chamber. You know
Oh
what?
yeah.
I actually remember this one. It's collected some dust, but
Oh.
looks pretty much unchanged. Most of our tests get updated when we find a critical design flaw. Seems like this one survived the test of
Blech.
time.
Oh, light jump scare. Boop. The voice acting, it is pretty good. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Her name is Amelia, I think. Can I go in here? No. Yeah, I think her name's Amelia. Okay. Ooh, this music. What does that do? Oh, I see. Have a good lurk, Rosie. Thank you so much for stopping by, friend. I appreciate you. You take care. Okay. This looks confusing. This music is great, though. Cube? Where'd the cube go? Oh. Oh. I see. Oh, wait. I need a cube real bad. Hmm. Okay, I need to figure out a way to disable that first. I think? I'm not sure. This is confusing. I'm not sure what to do here. What does this do again? And this will go sucky, sucky. Okay. I'm so confused. I need to get that cube first. Gotta get that cube. This music is so banging. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing right here. What the heck? What the heck do I do here? I need the tutorial. I'm so sorry. I have no idea what to do in here. How do you get that cube so fast? Oh shit, I missed an area. I'm so stupid. Like, literally over here, you can grab a cube. I didn't even see that. Okay, okay. This should make things a little bit easier. Also, why is it so loud? So that does that. I think I'm gonna get the other cube first. So we're gonna do this. And I'm lost again. Ba ba ba. Does this button disable both fields? No. Shoot, I can't hit a portal up there. Wait, why is that on now? Hold on a second. I'm even more confused now. Why is that on? Because of this? Huh? Me when I'm huh? I'm what? Huh? Uh... Have a good ad break, everyone. Good luck. I need the tutorial. I'll watch the tutorial while the ad plays. Okay. Cube goes right there. Okay. Um... I really want to finish this chapter today, but I'm getting so frustrated. This guy's... this guy's... Whenever I watch the tutorial, he's so confused, and I get it. That's why I need your help, man. Oh shit. I didn't realize I could do that. Okay, okay. So I know how to get the cube in there. Okay. So we gotta go up. Hello? Up here. Welcome back, everyone. I hope you had a good ad break. Beautiful. Oh my god, it's so close to being disintegrated. Perfect, okay. Now I need to get that cube. That other cube. Okay. Nice. Almost perfect. Okay. Now what? Button there, button there. Was there another button? Don't want to press that. Oh yeah, it's that button. Okay, so how do I get over there? I think I know, actually. Wait, I need a cube. I need the cube. Let's go. I'm gaming. Whee! Gaming. We did it.
Good news. I found us an elevator out of here. Just one more chamber.
What's this? Huh. One more chamber. We'll see about that. Alrighty. This is probably gonna be the last.
chamber. The surface elevator is right after. Just don't look down. Or fall down either. That shaft goes all the way to the bottom.
Spooky. Over there is where we need to go? Okay. Yeah, this is probably gonna be my last chamber of the day. Last chamber of the day. Before I end stream. Okay. Let me just do this. Oh no. We're fine. Okay, how do I get over there? Okay, I need to shoot the red one. Right there.
Whoa!
Whee! I did it. I'm fine, I'm fine.
Don't do that again. For my sake,
What
please.
the hell?
You're gonna give me a heart attack.
You don't have a heart anymore, whatever your name is. Wow! I'm sorry, Amelia. I'm sorry. That was rude. Where my cube? What? What happens? Okay. Can I hit the cube and then run over here? Shoot. Oops. What if I... Oh no. No, it keeps falling off. Wait, didn't I have another cube up there? No, there's another button up there. Let's see. I'm not sure what to do or how to even get back up to where I was. God damn it. I wasn't paying attention. How do I don't know how to get back up there. Not high enough. Hell yeah. Okay. We have one cube. Okay. Oh boy, glass I can't touch. Hold on. Let's go touch it. Nice. We're one away from getting the achievement for not touching the glass. Okay. So how do I get back up there with the cube? Just noticed there's an area over here. That's where I came from. Okay. I see. Okay. I see. Doesn't see at all. Oops. Do I have to go over there? Um, let's try, I guess. Okay, I'm cooking. I'm cooking. Oh shit, I should have saved. God damn it. How did I get that fucking cube? Like this, I'm pretty sure. Did I miss? No! Oh no. Let's try again. There we go. Okay. So now I gotta get back in there, I think. I think. Um, I think I did this wrong. Yep. That's wrong. Okay. I keep meaning to save after I get the cube. Son of a bitch. Alright, let's save. Okay. Um, how do I get in there? I need to watch the tutorial. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Okay. I just need to figure out the end. I'm about halfway there. The video's not loading. Okay. Okay. Oh, sorry if you heard that. Bumped my mic a little bit. Okay, so we do have to go down there. And we do go towards the aerial faith plate. Then what? Oh. I see. Okay. Wrong one. And then, what color is that? Okay. There we go. Yeah, haha. See if this gets me a cube. Yes, yes. Let's fucking go. Gaming.
Hey, hey! I need you to carry me up the elevator.
Okay,
We've done this before, so be ready to catch me.
okay.
We're becoming quite good at this. Elevator is right through here.
Elevator.
I'm sure we can stuff ourselves in there.
Yes.
Never thought I'd miss the car park. We're almost out of here.
I keep hearing that, but I'm not sure if we're almost out of here. I don't know if I believe that. All right. Chapter 7.
That's not the surface. Is the elevator stuck?
Mushrooms.
Oh, I found you!
Who's that?
Oh, hi,
I was
Sterling.
quite worried where that teleporter could have left you. At least he didn't suffocate on a wall, so that's good. Tell you what, why don't you come back and join me here in the spire? Charging up the teleporter as we speak to continue our mission you so rudely interrupted.
What mission?
Oh, who's your little sidekick? Cute. You can join us if you want.
Join you? With what?
We just want to repair the facility. I will pick up the remains of our former central core, reassemble her, and bring her back to life.
Wait.
Real
who
shit?
Are you talking about? Are you talking about GLaDOS? You want to bring back GLaDOS?
That's what the
GLaDOS.
humans call her, yes.
Oh,
And that is why you gotta switch your capacitors. So that's the sort of guys you normally hang out with. Did you work with him?
unfortunately, a little bit. Okay, well. That's a great place to end stream. Oop. So we will do a new save and exit to the menu. Alright, gamers. Thank you so much for joining me today. I had so much fun. Alright, let's switch scenes. Alrighty. Perfect. And yeah, thank you all so much for joining me. I had a great time. I hope you did too. Yeah. Hold on. I have pings. Okay, we're good. We're good. Okie dokie. Yeah, thanks to everyone for joining me today. I had a great time. We got a couple more chapters left in that game. I really love it so far, even though it's really challenging and it makes me feel really stupid. It's a good game and I enjoy it. I am just not very smart. But yeah, thank you for hanging out with me. I hope you had a great time, and yeah, let's look for someone to raid. Let's see what this person is doing. All right, I think we'll raid this person. All right. Hi, Demo. You're just in time for the raid. Thank you so much for stopping by, friend. I hope you have a great day today. Thank you, thank you. You take care. We're gonna go raid Lily. They are a furry VTuber and they're doing some art right now. Yeah, take care, everyone. Make sure you copy and paste whichever raid message works for you. And I will see you on Wednesday for the Stardew Valley collab. Yeah, take care, everyone. Have an awesome day. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Bye, bye, bye.